What if the promotion you've been chasing is actually the most expensive purchase of your life? Not because of what you pay, but because of what you give up. More hours, more stress, less control, and sometimes, surprisingly, not that much more money. Today, we're going to run the real numbers behind career promotions and uncover why the smartest professionals are starting to say no. We've all seen that person, the one who always says yes. Extra projects? Yes. Promotion? Yes. More responsibility? Of course, on paper, their career looks perfect. But behind the scenes? Late dinners, constant emails, and the quiet suspicion that success doesn't feel the way it was supposed to. Here's the uncomfortable question. Are promotions actually making people wealthier or just busier? Let's start with a simple scenario. Imagine your salary jumps from $80,000 to $110,000. Sounds like a huge win, right? $30,000 more every year. Celebration worthy. LinkedIn worthy. Family dinner brag worthy. But after taxes, the government takes a significant share. Then lifestyle inflation quietly steps in. A slightly nicer apartment, slightly better restaurants, slightly more expensive habits. Before you notice, the raise shrinks dramatically. Many professionals end up saving only a small fraction of their raise, not because they are irresponsible, but because human psychology adapts quickly to higher income. More money often leads to more spending. A raise without a strategy is like upgrading your bucket while the hole at the bottom stays the same size. Now let's talk about the resource you can never earn back: time. Promotions often require longer hours, more meetings, and more mental load. Managers and executives regularly work 50 to 60 hours per week, sometimes more. Divide salary by actual hours worked, and something surprising happens. The hourly difference between a senior specialist and a manager can be very small, sometimes just a few dollars per hour. And once you're on a fixed salary, overtime often disappears from the equation. Extra hours become expected rather than rewarded. In other words, promotions sometimes increase responsibility faster than they increase compensation. What could you build with 15 extra hours per week? A freelance skill, a consulting practice, digital products, investments. Something that belongs to you. The biggest difference between two careers isn't always salary. It's flexibility and ownership. Why do so many people still chase titles? Because status feels tangible. Job titles signal progress. They signal importance. They signal identity. But research consistently shows that financial security has a stronger impact on well-being than prestige. Emergency savings, manageable expenses, and autonomy create stability that salary alone cannot guarantee. A prestigious title without financial flexibility can become a golden cage, comfortable but limiting. We often imagine careers as ladders, always climbing higher. But modern careers increasingly look more like networks: lateral moves, skill expansion, multiple income streams. Professionals who diversify skills across industries often increase long-term earning potential more than those who climb a single hierarchy step by step. Sometimes the fastest way forward is sideways. Not every promotion is a mistake. Leadership roles can provide leverage, influence, and access to opportunities. Equity compensation, ownership stakes, and strategic experience can be extremely valuable. The key question is not, is this promotion impressive? It is, does this promotion improve my life? Success isn't just about earning more. It's about keeping more of your time, your energy, and your options. The most powerful career decision you can make isn't always saying yes. Sometimes it's choosing intentionally what not to pursue, because real wealth isn't just measured in salary, it's measured in freedom. If this perspective made you rethink how careers really work, subscribe and join the conversation. Smart decisions compound just like money.